So this is how we change transmission fluid on 2010 Nissan Altima. It works with 2007 to 2012. Or you open the pan down there, which I demonstrate, and kind of take out all the liquids, then clean up the pan and put it back in. If you need to put a new gasket, you can. If you don't need to, it's not a big deal. My car doesn't have any leakage. I don't have any issue with the pan itself, so I don't think I need to change the gasket. It's an easy process. It's just, it takes I think 6.5 or 5.5 quart CVT transmission fluid, which I'll show you a little bit later. The type of the liquid, I bought them from Walmart. It's almost $8 for each quart, which is like it's not the cheapest basically. And if you want, you can buy the original one from the dealership as well. They usually sell them for I think almost 15 to 20 bucks for a quart, which is not really worth it, considering I would recommend to change the transmission liquid for like every 15 to 20,000. So without further ado, let's get to sew. This is a 10 millimeter I'm using. There are plenty of screws here, basically bolts, like mini bolts. They're not that hard to open, so I just kind of loosen them up a little bit and open up from the top. I don't want to like use too much pressure to kind of bend it or anything, but also since there's a lot of liquid down here, I don't want to like take it all the way together. So I'm going to open from the top. I'm loosening up here. I'm open up entirely from here, so it's kind of opening up a little bit. It's going to tilt it itself, and it's going to start to kind of drip down, and which I'm going to show you in 1 second. gasket. I don't need to do anything with this gasket. It's totally fine. The quality of it and everything doesn't look bad at all. Doesn't look deformed or anything. It's a solid material. I don't think it's gonna break that easy. We get some. Oh yeah, there are two things that are important. These are two magnets that collects all the metals that are kind of getting. These are two magnets, and they actually, you can kind of remove them and clean it. And I recommend to do that for sure, because it makes it cleaner, and try to kind of clean up the pan itself. You don't want any dirt or anything in this pan. Nothing. So I empty it. My oil doesn't look that bad, considering I changed it I think 15,000 miles ago. So it doesn't look really that bad. It's kind of clean. Significantly compared to the first time. Brake clean. You use brake clean to clean up and wash this. Okay, so you put all these back right next to each other. You put the gasket here. I'm gonna use some of the
Y'all feel it?
Full synthetic CVT valve line, core, transmission, for the Nissan NS2. That's the recommended one. So we push it sideways, then we pull. It opens. So we open this, put it aside, we start pouring. it looks like half. Like it has to come between these two. I don't know if you guys see it or not. It has to come in this area. So check it again. We're good to go.